So good morning, everyone out there in Kiowa country. This is Monday morning, and we're here at La Poblanita in Anadarko. They were so gracious to allow us to use and just be here and be able to sit here with people coming and going, and you may hear some noise in the background, but they were gracious enough to allow us to come here and give our report from this area. And so, as I mentioned before, this is what our goal is. The format is just to have an informal report, a time to just come and share with you. And so this past week has been very busy. It's been extremely busy, but it's been productive, and we're very glad to be able to just join you today. And I'll stop and pause and allow our Vice Chair, Donna Ritchie, to just say a few words. I don't want to be the only one to ever speak during these reports, but just give her a minute or two to speak.
All right, good morning. Good morning, Kiowa Nation. It is. I hope everyone had a relaxing weekend and a good week. There's been a lot going on, so it's really exciting to get into things and get busy and going. So I'm looking forward to another week. I hope everyone takes care of themselves and sticks it out with us, and we'll try to keep you as informed as possible.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, the goal is to just have a process of reporting, just making sure that you know what we're doing. If you like more details, you can always go to our website, kiowatribe.org, and make sure you can look at reports that we're developing, and then also you're also welcome to call and get more information from ourselves, from our executive directors. And if we don't have the information readily available on the site, then we can get that to you. So just to give a quick recap of this past week, it was a busy week. We met with our executive directors and other staff members, key staff members, and we met with Bureau of Indian Affairs representatives, as well as the Office of Self-Governance representatives. And we went through one of the final steps. It's not the final step, but it's one of the steps to get our funding agreement in place so that we can move towards self-governance in a stronger way. Primarily right now we're looking at moving into some of our services like our health service or social services, law enforcement. And so later we'll move into another phase where we have more of our land and realty operations that we'll be looking at. That's down the road, more into the fall. So we've been doing that. We've been working with those representatives, and it's been a good process. There's a lot to it. It's very detailed and very complex in some ways, and it requires a negotiation process. We have to make sure that we cover every aspect of those agreements. And so we've already completed the compact. Now we're working into the funding agreement stage, and so we're looking forward to getting all of that completed. As well, there are so many other things. We had various meetings with potential partners, and we're looking at continuing to develop certain things. One of the areas that we've mentioned before, and I know it's been discussed, is our health clinic and pharmacy, and we'll have more details on that in this week. But we're just trying to finalize those areas, and we're also this past Friday. Vice Chair and we were able to go and attend the 8 Tribes Coalition of Western Oklahoma. And we actually came up with that name, and everyone agreed. It took a little bit of a process, but everyone agreed to to name our coalition. And we are working on various issues that are affecting us here in Southwest Oklahoma in terms of gaming and other things that are they're going to be challenges down the road in terms of decisions that the governor is making, health related discussions. We had a group come in that discussed with us some of the current health issues we have. I know recently here in Anadarko we had some overdoses, and we are looking at those We're looking at our resources, figuring out how we can partner with local groups, making sure that we're addressing it not just here in Anadarko, but also in other communities that have our, where we have a large population of our tribal members. So we're working on those types of things to make sure that we partner for sure with our tribal partners, as well as our community coalitions, as well as our city municipal governments. And so, just as a final announcement, we are working in partnership with Hillary Communications to develop a career fair. It'll be in Southwest Oklahoma. We're looking at Lawton potentially. We're looking at developing that in June, and the focus of that is to develop and connect with projects or with economic development ventures that we're doing, and to partner and work with local groups to. It all connects to workforce development, making sure that we're partnering and putting all those pieces together. So we're working to have one of the first. It'll be the first coalition or the first event of this nature that will allow us to have to offer those resources and those opportunities to our tribal members, young and old, whoever is interested. So stay tuned for more information, more details on that as we work in partnership with Hillary and their main contact. And we want to make sure that we'll get all that information out, and so be sure to keep an eye out, and I'll mention it in future posts and future reports. So with that, I just want to say good morning. Thank you for listening, and I wish you all a blessed week, and take care of yourselves out there in Kiowa country. Thank you. Aho.